Hello, good afternoon, good evening, I guess. It's after 5, almost 6. Um, a friend of mine, I'm not gonna say who, because she's got a lot of followers on Instagram. She challenged me, she asked me if I wanted to do a challenge with her. She's challenging herself to meditate for 30 to 60 minutes a day. And I love to do about that amount of time. And it happens very often easily for me after I've done a mantra sadhana, japam, typically, but not every day. So today I was having a really rough time sinking into it because my mind was just active. I'm thinking about a lot of shit lately. So I remembered that a couple years back I had shared a video from an Agori that I met years ago. He's a young guy, still young. But it was a very simple video, and I had refound it in Germany earlier this year when I was meditating. And he put a challenge to people in the video saying he was having a whole discussion. I'll qualify it by this. He was having a whole discussion about God, and that you're God, that I'm God, and this is God. And so what he said was, every day for at least 10 days, and see how you feel after that, try and sit for 10 minutes and close your eyes and just see God. And immediately my mind, when I had saw it originally, I think it came out in 2023 or something like that. Immediately when I had first saw it, my definitions of God started coming up to the front of my brain. And then I was trying to see what I had identified as God before. But in his instructions, very simple. Sit for 10 minutes a day, at least 10 minutes, and see God. He didn't give any instructions what God is, what God means. And so one day I was in Germany, and I had done it before, but this time it was like it called to me when I ran into the video again. So I did it, and I just started crying. And so I did it for the better part of the 3 months I was there. And then I got here and got busy and forgot about it again. So today I was sitting and couldn't get into that. You can't make yourself meditate. It has to happen to you. So you have to have all of the things in your being set up that it just kind of lands in that place. And so I remembered that video, and I found his Instagram page, which he doesn't have. Like, he doesn't post on it. Some other guy, an American guy who found him, posts his stories on it. And I watched it, and then I did it. And I immediately started crying again. I'm sitting in front of my altar, and I have a picture of Guruji on there. I have a murti of Pratyangara, of Smashana Kali, of Naga Kali. I have a Sri Chakra on there. Looking at each one, I just saw something that wasn't really there. And I cried. And it did happen to me before. I cried almost every day. Or almost every time I did the meditation. But today I did it, and then I was fully able to go into this meditative place because I had felt this feeling of a fullness inside myself. And his whole idea is that you're God, that the person sitting next to you is God, that if you're in the woods, you're surrounded by God, that everywhere you go is God. So why are you looking in a place for it or having an image of it? Because it's all God. And I don't disagree. So what I wanted to do was put this here on social media and challenge you to do it for at least 10 days. Do it for longer if you like. Do it for the rest of your life if you want to. Do it one day, and if you hate it, don't do it again. I don't care. I'm not trying to convert anyone or make anyone believe in God. And without qualifying what God is, sit for at least 10 minutes, set a timer so you don't have to worry about it. And you can just reach over and set the timer off really quickly if it's on your phone, and stay in that place, which is what I ended up doing after the first few days. So I think I'm going to do it again starting today. I did it, and it took me to that place, and I was able to sit and meditate in that feeling of fullness, but also that it's a feeling of emptiness as well. You know, you're not trying to create a feeling there, you're just allowing it to be what it is. It's very interesting. So if you're up for it, try it for at least 10 days and tell me what you think. I'm very curious to see. You know, you don't have to wait for 10 days to comment on this. Tell me after your first time and see, let me know what you experienced. I'm curious, because it's very interesting to me that I cry. Sometimes I bawl like a baby, like I can't contain it. And then I get into this peaceful place and sink into a meditation really quickly and easily. It's very interesting. Anyway, so take the challenge or don't. It's your choice, but that's kind of what I wanted to say today. Good luck. Ciao.